Hi, welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to tell you what is the worst enemy of wisdom. So I don't gonna waste your time, but you have to understand one thing, that the worst enemy of freedom is critical thinking. So I know you want to skip the video because now you know the answer and you're thinking right now, and you probably think that I'm wrong. It's all right. I may be wrong. I may change my mind in the future. It happened many times. This is life. But once again, like I say it in every video, but I mean it. If anything that I say click with you, open the door for you, just take the door, investigate, and you will see it will really improve your life. So I make some note about those critical thinking. Why is the worst enemy of wisdom? But first, I just want to give you a little backstory why I think that, because I met a lot of people in my life, and some people they were very knowledgeable, they were very smart people, but they like a very poor social skills, which is very bad. So if you met them, you think they're hateful, not good people, but they are, but they're just lacking skills. Also, I met some people like to me, I was looking down to them because I thought they were stupid, but they were like way happier than I was. So they were probably not smart people, but they were very wise because the way they lived their life, they were like very happy compared to me back in the day. So that's what I preach on this channel. That's what I want you to understand. Like, be smart is a good thing, but be wise is better. And critical thinkings can be your worst enemy. And I'm gonna give you like 7 points that I truly believe. So, like they say, like a paralysis by analysis, meaning like overthinking. Basically, if you overthink, like this is point number one. Uh, Take it easy, okay? Overthinking every detail can slow down decision making, and instead of acting. So, for example, if someone give you like the perfect formula of something, but you're still overthinking, you say, yeah, maybe I know better. Maybe if I do that, if it's a perfect formula, just go for it. Just take action. And that's the problem of people with critical thinking. And that was one of the things that it was so hard for me. Like look at my video, for example. This is my maybe like 7 or 8 YouTube channel that I made. But before I will try to everything perfect, and I never upload anything because I wanted it to be perfect. But I just follow myself to be who I am. Is not perfect and not perfect background, not perfect sound, perfect video. I don't do thumbnail. I don't do editing. I just talk. This is not perfect, but there is no overthinking. I just do it. I take action because at the end of the day, like the acting is to record the video and put it on YouTube, right? And that was a really really hard part. So that's why like paralysis by analysis, overthinking is really bad. So same for wisdom. If there is a simple formula, just apply the formula in your life. Don't try to maybe if I do that, maybe you try to play with something that you will never win. So stop it. Okay. The second point is like our excessive skepticism. So now this is like for critical thinker can become too skeptical, like doubting ideas all the time. you know Something can be true, like maybe what I'm saying is, yeah, this is not right, this is not the way it is, but how do you really know? So you really have to investigate. That's why I say that you must investigate everything. You must challenge everything, because like there were things that you were believing like years ago, and now you change your mind, right? You see how it changed, and the thing can change. You maybe the chapter on your life that you are now may change in the future, right? So please try to think deeply, and don't be like too much skeptical about everything. The third point is very important. Why critical thinking can be very bad, and it's like the enemy of wisdom. It's like strain on relationship. So that was a big one for me because I was like constantly like questioning, analyzing, and challenging other opinion. And so I was like, is it the right person for me? Is it good? No, I was focusing on the not the right things in the relationship, and it caused me a lot of trouble. I lost some friends because I wasn't like true to my friend. I made mistake. We all did. We made mistake in our life, but we've learned from them, right? And now, like a strain on relationship, this is really really bad. So try to focus on the positive. And this is what you have to do. No, nobody's perfect. You know, like you have an interaction with someone and that person has a really bad day, doesn't want to talk to you. And you say, yeah, what a bad person, but you don't know what happened to that person that day. So don't take it personally. And you know that you should not have expectation about anything. And if you have, you can like, oh, that person is a bad person, but you don't know what happened. So keep that in mind. This is the the wise things to do, and not like critical thinking. So always have this part. I remember, like, okay, be wise. Critical thinking can be a good things, but to be wise is always better. Okay. So the fourth thing is like undermining creativity. See, like creation, consumption. Now, what I'm doing is the creative work. But before I was, yeah, maybe it's not a really creative. I'm just recording video for you. It's not probably the best video over the internet. It's not the best thing, but for me, it is. It's still creation. It's not consumption. I'm doing something. I'm taking action. And when you always like overanalyze everything, you overthinking everything, it's like the worst enemy of creativity. So like critical thinking can be really bad. Once again, I'm telling you, critical thinking can be a good things, but it also can be a bad things. So what is the wise things to do? Creativity, no matter what, it doesn't have to be perfect, but do something. Because yeah, like a creativity, it's like honestly, if you just overthinking, you won't be able to think outside the box, to have like different intuition, different idea. Because intuitions are something that we are losing because we want to analyze it, everything, and that's not a good thing. Okay. So the fifth point is emotional detachment. So this one is like very important. Like when we analyze everything, you lack of empathy sometimes. You just like want to challenge intellect, and you cannot do that. You have to understand like further than it. You have to take things different angle all the time, and that's very important. So like decision making, like for all the decision that you take, uh, like the emotional detachment can be a big thing because you just think too much. All right. So number six, intellectual arrogance. This one I hesitate to put it here, but that what happened to me like before because I read many books since I'm a teenager, and like not a lot of people around me are reading. So I thought I was smart, but when I started the wisdom journey, I realized that I was so stupid because I was like knowledgeable. I got a good critical thinking, but I didn't know how to live my life and I wasn't happy. So when I was like challenging someone with my critical thinking, but that person was happier than me, at the end of the day, I was a stupid person. And when you realize that, yeah, it's a game changer. So yeah, don't be feel superior to others, and just be wiser and try to be happy. Simply be happy. So here, once again, wisdom is the most important thing. Is more important than being smart. Okay. And the last thing is a lot of like time consuming. And I try to deeply analyze everything, try to rethink, try to improve, try to judge. It's a really like a lot of time for nothing. Nowadays, like even we are very advanced in the psychology, philosophy, and many things, but we try to go further and further and deeper and deeper. But simple wisdom is just all you need to have an happy life. And I want you to understand that. If you can understand that, you'll go a long way. You can read all the book in the world, and it will never help you if you're not wise. And it's a lot of time that you consume. So okay, I want to sum up the video because it's probably gonna be a very big one. So critical thinking is powerful, but when unbalanced, it can lead to doubt, indecision, disconnection. So please try to ask yourself in any situation, is it wise, or just I want to be smart? If you can do that, you will go a long way. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.